This is Kal Kat, the Kal Katster, and this is an update for the Channel 1. Just created a slew of new music video, fashion show videos for Fanime 2018. Yes, and I'm going to talk about them right now, live on the street. It's voting election day, and I'm walking along that morning. But I decided that I would do the Kal Kat videos from the Fanime 2 weeks ago. Finally up. I've seen a bunch of the official fashion show things, and I've seen a bunch of the fan ones, a lot of them, from this year. And I've concluded that what they don't do is they don't combine them. At least not very often. I think it's one or two where they combine them, and they had like our outing fan show, which they did with their iPhone, and they did like a fan show. But it's not quite what I wanted to do. I wanted to do one where the the fan show idea, where they basically they have. I wanted to do one where it captures the footage we already shot at Fanime. Heavily edited, get close-ups and things like that you would normally get from the actual footage, so it looks different. And then except for the cowpoke footage, that's pretty much all the cowpoke footage, but done as a that's pretty much done the way it is, but it's shorter. It's like shortened into like a music video with, well, it's, yeah, and I composed the songs and pretended I was German, of course. So Kitty Key performed the songs, and and then together, and then cut the video together, and each little video segment roughly, on average, 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes, something like that for each one. There's 8 of them, 2 for each day, one of cowpoke, I think, doing a song, and one of the people doing one. So there's 4 of them, and it's the real Fanime. It's not all the paid actors that are clearly there as paid actors that have professional super costumes. No, these are the people that were just walking around the floor of the convention, which I thought was a really cool idea. Like, let's do one where they're just the floor of the convention. That's all it is. That's awesome. So that's what I did. Yeah, so I went across the street. Yeah, so I did this thing on the floor of the convention. Yeah, so pretty much all of the close-ups that we were allowed to do, and some clearly that were accidental close-ups that we just zoomed in on using the phone's software. That was on the video, 1080 video. So they're all 1080. They're higher definition than the actual convention footage, because we used the raw footage to make these videos. If we tried to use the convention footage, it would be hard to watch. Well, it would be too big. It would have been too large. So we used it for only 4 minutes. YouTube videos. Yeah, all of the music is entirely ours. So some weird ad bot suddenly decides, oh, this sounds like Quartet, or this sounds like some remix of it. It's not. It is literally composed, produced, and put together. Kal Kat, completely original. There isn't a note that isn't original. That's really hard to do, but I managed to do it. It's helped to make my own stuff go backwards at times. In which case, nobody's done that really. It's just, but yes, as a music's. It's even a configuration of not just the music, but the music within the music. So there'll be like a composed number, and then there'll be a number playing over it to really mess with it to make it sound really insane. So yeah, that's my behind the scenes. We don't need to do any commentary or over, because it's fairly obvious what it was doing in the video. So this is the making of, and yeah. I call it the Fanime 2018 Real Fashion Show. And music video. And music video. Yeah, so it's a music video, fashion show thingy, the Kal Kat. And even back in the day when I didn't know what I was doing, in the 90s, I was always chided for the improv music by which I do it. Actually, it's not jazz, clearly. It's like white guy jazz. So, white guy blues, white guy jazz. So, it's obvious what it is. So it is the thing. So, some detractors back in the day, like Tim's brother, were like, no, that doesn't sound like us. Yeah, but it's totally trendy now. I was ahead of the curve. 20 years ahead of the curve, maybe more. And now people do that, and they do this improv music as freeware, and they put it online as well to not get flagged by YouTube spots. So it's improv music is literally what it is. So yeah. Many of the songs on the song tape take inspiration from other people, but not directly ripping anyone. Yes, I mentioned the Fortet remix, but that was from 2006. Yeah, which all they did was Casio record noises and then play them back, like literally like noises, like things dropping on the ground and cymbals play backwards. And somehow, yeah, somehow that's like music. Well, it isn't really, but it's Muzak, I guess you'd call it. But yeah, the others include a one about an exploding modem, and about a crazy psycho circus, and other Kal Kat type of songs that we totally improved in-house, so, completely in-house, from other stuff that was incomplete symphonies we had done, found between, that were lost on the computer or recreated. Just test footage. A lot of it was test footage from the testing out the new computer that was just from last year, and we didn't end up doing anything with the footage until now. Also, on the one of the channels, we've got a test footage from after the Robotech thing, that we did, Transtech Robotech thing, in which from the backyard that was all overgrown. And footage is out there too. I guess there was going to be a scene involving an overgrown sort of planet set. Maybe that's something in the future. I don't know. That is. Maybe they were going to do the Carta Over the Rise footage and going to redo that as a modern version. That's probably what it was the Carta Over the Rise. They were going to film all of the footage of the robots in the house and then show the outdoor stuff as though they were there when they weren't really. It might still be done, something. But yeah, all that. Anyway, the music. Yes, the Muzak. Yes, the Kal Kat music is very original. Sometimes there's a beat or two. It might seem like it's Star Trek sounding, or it might be a little bit jazzy, but maybe even sound like a Disney kind of thing. But usually it doesn't. I didn't end that. I guess, yeah, this is pretty much the making of the 8 music videos that you'll see on Channel 1. Channel 1 returns, mainly it's Cowpoke. I'm over on the Channel 2 reviews. So was there a movie this week? Yeah, the action point this week. Fanime was 2 weeks ago. Oh yes, and I thought I should mention. We know of at least 2 or 3 of the church people that were at Fanime were encountered on Sunday. And this Sunday they were like, oh yeah, I was at Fanime. But yeah, and I don't know what costumes they were wearing, so I don't know if they were the ones from the other scenes or not. Well, but the guy that flipped as Spider-Man, I don't know who that was. And the guy that was like fallen down on the ground, I don't know who that was either. They were pretending to be passed out. Let's see. And the lady that was in the hentai panel, yeah, she's from the church. I don't know her name, but what are you doing in here? I was like, what are you doing? But yeah, and there was at least one other person that was like totally like in a costume, and is on the video, in the music video. So yeah, we know at least one of that was in a costume. That was totally her. Zoomed in. I was, oh, that's, what's her name? Okay, I can't say though. Can't say. No permission. But she's in the music video. Has no lines because it's dubbed over with the flash fashion music video. Yes. Don't use we don't use the music from the cell phone because it sounds like crap. The music that's on this thing, like, it's crap. Anyway, that's the end of my thingy on the whole thingy. Yes, hope you enjoy watching the music videos. A hilarious time making them. All the close-ups and stuff that you will see that will look quite different from the actual Fanime footage. Be like, wait a minute, how did he? Oh, he zoomed in. Okay. Mainly it's zooming in. It's no super close-ups, no crash zooms or anything like that. But yeah, some of the burping footage is on there, but you can't hear him burp because he